After 4 years, Madolche's finally got some new support. While it only really fixes one of the main 3 problems the deck has, the new cards add really well to the already established combos, and finally give the deck an actually good endboard. In this video I'm going to go over all the new must-know combos for the deck, so you can make the most out of this new support. Starting off, I'm going to go over the basic 1-card combos, but first, a bit of housekeeping to explain how I've structured the video to make it easier to follow. As Madolche has 4 different 1-card starters, and the combos are very similar for all of them, in this video I'm just going to go over the combos with Madolche, otherwise they'd be here forever. For the most part, the combos should be similar with all the starters, but some of the combos with Angeli are a little weaker. I've also split the combos 2 different ways, firstly by combos that use ticket, and ones that don't, and then by combos that use pudding cess, which I'm going to call the full combo in this video, and then ones where you don't use her, which is the small combo. Firstly, I'm going to go over the full combo with ticket. I will say, common Madolche theory at the moment is that ticket isn't worth a spot in the deck. Getting into the combo, this is going to be the exact same as the start of the old Madolche full combo, so you're going to go mag, add petting, and then petting summon pudding, then overlay for glass, then use glass effect, then summon Choco on top, then Choco effect shuffle back, then Choco summon the Angeli, then Angeli will summon Hoot Cake, then Hoot Cake will summon Gelato, and then Gelato will search for the Chateau, then use the Chateau, shuffle back the Angeli, and then summon Gelato. So Gelato here is going to add ticket, and then this is where the combo is going to start to be a bit different. So you activate the ticket, make the glass, then make the link 2 to trigger the glass, and you can add back the pudding and the Gelato to hand because of the field spell. Then ticket's going to special mag from deck. Then you're going to link for the first new card, which is the link 3. And so this is a link 3 that takes 2+ effect monsters, including a Madolche, so that means that you could maybe start playing Madolche with other decks now, who knows. And then what it does is on summon, you can add a Madolche card from deck to hand, so that could be a monster or a spell trap. And then it also has an extender effect where you can target a monster from your graveyard, special Madolche from hand, and then shuffle the monster you targeted in the grave back in. So what it's going to do is going to help you search for some monsters or some spells and traps to help you combo with the first effect, and then the second effect is going to help you extend, normally summoning a Gelato. So this combo here, we're going to search Salon with this first effect, activate it, then use the second effect to special the Gelato, and then add back mag, because we've got the field spell. Then Gelato is going to add Prom, chilling 2, and then the spell will set the new trap as chilling 1. So the second new card is the trap that I just put face up on the field. You do normally set the card with Salon, but I just put it face up on the field just so you can see that it's there to make it easier. So what this card does is you can target 2 effect monsters on the field, including Madolche, bounce it back to the hand, so normally one of your own Madolches and then one of the opponent's monsters. Then you can special Madolche from hand or extra deck with attack equal or less than the return monster's attack. So one thing you can do with this is you can special summon the glass from the extra deck, and then this will go to the graveyard afterwards, so the chain resolves, and then glass will trigger because the Madolche card has gone to the graveyard, so you can shuffle 2 cards from either player's graveyard into the deck. So that's the way that you can get Glass's interrupt even if you can't summon her as part of the combo. And then like Prom, it has a graveyard effect, so if a Madolche card in the grave is returned to the deck or extra deck, what's in the grave, you attach this card as xyzs material to a monster you control. This effect isn't really going to come up, but you know, it's there. We're going to use that extra normal summon from Salon to summon the mag, who's going to add an Angeli for follow-up. Then we're going to overlay for Tiara. And then on top of Tiara, we're going to overlay the final new card, the new xyz. This one's the big new card that makes your endboard pretty good. So she has a summoning requirement of 3 level 5 Madolches, but that's never going to happen. So what you can do is you stack her on top of a Tiara to summon her. You're going to do that once per turn. And then during the opponent's turn, quick effect, it's basically Tiara's effect, so attach material, shuffle 2 Madolches from a grave into the deck, shuffle 2 cards they control. So with this plus a new trap, what you get is 2 spins and a bounce on the opponent's turn that you didn't have before. So these are the 2 cards that make the deck have a good endboard now. And its other effect is kind of similar to the main deck Madolches. If it's destroyed in your possession, it goes back to the extra deck. Then what you can do at the end of the combo is just use up the link 3 and the Hoot to make the link 2, just to protect your face-up spell and traps. So then what this ends on is the endboard you had before, which was the glass, which could make a monster unaffected by monster effects, plus the double graveyard shuffle. Then the Prom, which is going to be the Omni, for a card on the field, by bouncing Madolche. And then we've got the 2 new things, which is the 2 spins from the Fraise, and the bounce from the dessert. So basically this endboard has double the interrupts that the Madolche endboard had before these new cards came out, which is why it's pretty good with support for the deck. For the next combo, this is the small combo with ticket. So this is also going to be the same as the old small combo to begin with, similar to before. So mag will add petting, and then Angeli will summon Hoot, and then Hoot will summon the Gelato, which will add Salon. And this is where it gets different. You can make the link 3, use it to add mag. Then because you've got the extra normal summon, you can add normal the mag, which will add Gelato, which you can summon with the link. And then Gelato will go Prom, and then Salon will set the ticket. I'm just going to keep the ticket face up instead of setting it and then flipping it just to make it a bit easier. Then we're going to overlay for glass, use your effect, then use a second effect, shuffling in the gelato, summon the gelato, and then he can add the dessert. And then we're going to overlay for the tiara, and then for straw. This is what I'm going to call her because her name means strawberry in French. And then that's the end board, so basically we get exactly the same thing as before, just without Chateau, and then maybe without the link too. But the advantage of this board is that we didn't need to use pudding to make it, so if we didn't play her, that would be one less brick in our deck, basically. But this is the first one card combo without ticket, which is the full combo, so it's going to start exactly the same as before, just be later when we get to ticket, it's going to change a little bit. So part of the reason I'm using Madolche to show all these combos is because, similar to ticket, Madolche's not really played in Madolche anymore. You know, obviously it's like a one card starter, so it's still a very good card, but it doesn't really work too well with the Vernisils, because Madolche's a lot better now with the new support, because it's a lot easier to summon her, search one, and then summon the second with the Salon, because you can search all the Salon with the new link, which makes it a lot easier to do. So here's what the combo is going to change. We're going to be searching for Salon instead of ticket, but then we're still going to be doing the xyz for glass, and then make the link. And then I'm going to use the link to add mag, and I'm going to use the glass effect to add back those two, and then the Salon will set the new trap. Then we're going to use the link, summon the gelato by adding back the pudding tand, and then gelato will get the prom. Then we're going to normal mag, add the Angeli for follow up. Then we're going to make the tiara, then make the straw. So as you can see, this is the exact same end board as before, just without the ticket. So this is why I said that ticket isn't really needed in this deck. With a lot of the combos you can get to exactly where you need to be, or very similar to where you need to be. So ticket's a fine card to run, but you don't need it for the combos. So yeah, that's why I think you should cut it, because it's just an extra like brick in the deck that you don't really need, because it's not the starter. You know, it's only going to help if you draw it in combination with cards. Next is the small combo with no ticket. So again, this is going to start the exact same. Mag for the petting some of the Angeli, some of the Hoot. Also, it doesn't really matter what you think for there as long as you lead level 4. So then we're just going to get the second trap instead of the ticket with the Salon there. And then we're going to use the extra monsters we have to make the Sistart. This board is definitely different than the ticket one, but there isn't that much of a difference. So the difference is in the ticket one we also got glass, but as I said when I was discussing dessert earlier, you get to summon glass through extra trick anyway, so you still get the shuffle interruption, but you just might not be able to use it as optimally as you would like, as you have to use it whenever you use the dessert as opposed to just be able to use it whenever. So the only thing you really miss out on here is the effect of glass to make a monster unaffected, but that's not too big of a deal, which is again why I think ticket is not too worth playing. Those 4 were the basic main one card combos you need to know to play the deck. So if you're new to the deck, definitely make sure you have them down. Next, I do have a few more one card combos that will handle slightly weaker boards or require less bricks, which is why I showed in the intro that these new cards might help with the deck's bricking problem, as the next 3 combos I'm going to show will be done with only a single gelato. These combos are going to go similar to the small combo, so you're going to use mag to add the petting, and then petting some of the Angeli, then Angeli's going to summon the Hoot, and then Hoot will summon the gelato from deck, and gelato's going to add Salon. But then here what we're going to do is going to make the link 3, use the link 3 to add mag, use mag to add Angeli. Yeah, so we can't add the gelato here because we only play the one gelato, we're going to have to do something different. Then what we're going to do is overlay the 2 4s for the tiara, and then the straw. We're going to summon the Angeli with the link 3, it doesn't have to be Angeli, it could be anything. Recycle the gelato, and then the trap's going to be setting the prom from the deck. If you only get one trap, I would probably go for prom over the new one, as even though the new one could technically be 2 interrupts with the teacher, it's a lot better to have prom because it's the omni as opposed to the bounce. You already have the 2 spins from straw, so it's kind of like doubling up on the same thing, as opposed to this, which is more wider with your interrupts. And then we're going to use the 2 extra monsters we have here just to link into the Sistart. So obviously this combo is a lot weaker here as we only get the 1 trap as opposed to the 2, but you know we have to play less bricks to get to it, so it might be worth doing this instead of the other combos. So this is the second variation, it's going to start the exact same way with the small combo. But here what we're going to do is add Chateau instead of Salon. Then we're going to link into Sistart with the Hoot and the Gelato. Then we're going to use Chateau to shuffle the Gelato back in, so now he's back in deck, so we can grab him with a link 3, which is what we're going to make next. Then we're going to special him with a link 3, Then we're going to recycle the xyzs just so we can use it later, although you could be playing two. Then we're going to use the gelato to add Salon. Then we're going to overlay for the glass. Then use glass, and then a second effect. Add back the gelato because the field spell, and then Salon will set the trap. And then we're going to use that extra normal summon on the gelato, and then make the xyzs. Yeah, so basically what this gives you is the old small combo board, which is this but no chateau. Yeah, so what this does is just give you a slightly better version of the old end board because of the new cards. For the last one card, one gelato combo, this is possibly the best one, but you can't do it with Angeli, so you can't always do it. But it's going to start the same, and then we're going to get the chateau, same as the last one. I'm going to link off the gelato, then use the chateau to recycle it. Then we're going to make the link 3, then use the link 3 to add the gelato, then summon the gelato, put back the xyzs, then add the prom, and they're going to overlay for the tiara, then the straw. So what this one does is you get the chateau instead of the Salon, and then also you don't get the link 2. The chateau is possibly better than Salon, depends on what you value more, it's what combo you go for, and then again note that you can't do this one with Angeli. Next up, I'm going to move on to the 2-card combos. For the next few combos, I'm going to show ones that use Angeli plus petting, instead of using mag, as this is a quintessential 2-card Madolche combo, as it allows you to play through any one piece of interruption your opponent may have. This is the first 2-card combo with the petting and Angeli, so these are basically modified small combos. So you're going to use petting to summon a hoot, then you're going to use Angeli to summon a gelato, which will add Salon, and activate Salon. Then we're going to overlay for the glass, use hoot, banish the Angeli, summon gelato, which will add the chateau, activate that. Then we're going to link for xyzs, which will trigger the glass to add back. Then we're going to use Salon, set the prom. Then we're going to make the link 3, grab ticket, this is the ticket version. Then use the link 3, special the gelato from hand. Then use the gelato to add the other trap. Then we use ticket to special mag from deck. Then we're going to make tiara, and then make the straw. So as you can see, this makes the full board of the deck with all the spells and traps, and then the 2 xyzs. But you didn't have to go through pudding and go through all that combo. This combo is good for 2 reasons. So firstly, by having the petting and the Angeli, you can play through whatever hand trap your opponent has. The other advantage to this combo that helps play through nib unlike the other combos. As you summon the glass and then you leave her effect up, so if they use nib, you can use her effect to make one of your monsters unaffected from the nib, which means that you can at least get some of the board through even if the opponent has the nib. And for the second version of that combo without ticket, same as all the other combos, it's going to basically be the same until the point that you would have got the ticket. Instead of adding ticket here, we're going to add some follow-up in the form of mag with the link 3. And then we're going to summon the gelato to get the second trap. This board is one of the few times the ticket actually is worth running, because here you miss out on the straw, and here you basically just get the old board plus the second trap. But this is definitely still good enough of an end board to win the game. As always, you could link into xyzs at the end of this combo. It's just something I didn't do with this replay. Just know that you've got that option, if you've got the extra 2 monsters like you do now. Then this is the last 2-card combo with petting and Angeli for if you only play 1 gelato. It starts off completely the same as normal. Except here as you only have the 1 gelato, you can't summon a second from deck with hoot, so you're going to make the glass, and then you're going to use the glass effect to shuffle the gelato back into deck. And then Salon will set the field spell. Unlike earlier with ticket where I just left it face up, I'm going to actually set the field spell here because if you flip the field spell up you would get rid of the Angeli from the graveyard, so you couldn't use hoot, so you don't want to use that, you want to keep it set. So you use hoot, summon the gelato, we just shuffle back in, we should grab the prom, then we're going to link off, and then we're going to use the field spell to recycle the gelato again. I'm going to make the link 3, use the link 3 to grab mag, use our extra normal from Salon on mag, grab the gelato, summon the gelato, grab the dessert, then overlay for tiara and straw, This is actually probably better than the last combo, which had the 2 gelato but no ticket. Well, this only has 1 gelato and no ticket, as here you get the straw plus the 2 traps, as opposed to glass plus the 2 traps. The line here is definitely a lot more awkward, so it's probably going to be harder to learn, so you might want to do the other one first, just so you've got an easier combo to do, and then move into this more advanced combo once you're good with that one. And this combo shows you can still make a great endboard even if you only play 1 gelato, which makes only playing 1 a more compelling option for your deck. After those combos, for the rest of the vid, I'm going to go back to the mag combos. These other 2 card combos I'm going to show you, I'm going to show what you do if you draw some of the bricks. Starting off with combos if you draw a starter, plus a gelato. Often this does actually help make your combos better, as in many of the combos, you want to search for gelato with either mag, or the link 3 is part of them. So gelato is actually a useful pick to draw here, as long as you can play otherwise, because then you can search something else with those. Okay, so this is the first combo with gelato in hand, this is the full combo with ticket. Obviously it's going to be the same up until the point where we would summon the second gelato, because then we don't have a second gelato in deck to summon. So here instead we're just going to summon literally any level 4. Then we'll make the link 3, add ticket, then activate ticket, then use the link 3 to summon gelato in hand. We're going to use gelato to search for Salon, and then ticket to summon another gelato, which will search for one of the traps. We'll activate Salon, make glass, then make the link 2, and then trigger the glass. Then Salon will get us our other trap, then use our extra normal summon on the mag, add Angeli for follow up, and then we make the straw. So this combo shows we can get the full board even if we open gelato, which is pretty good. Next up is the small combo with ticket. This is going to be the same start as always for the small combo, as the small combo only uses 1 gelato to begin with. So summoning all our monsters and activating the Salon, we can make the link 3, which can add mag. Then we can use the link 3 to summon gelato. The what you recycle doesn't have to be gelato, because we'll also be recycling this one. We'll get ticket and prom, make the glass, then glass recycle the gelato, and then we summon the gelato with a ticket, and gelato will add our second trap. Then normal mag, grab Angeli as follow up, which is where this combo is slightly better than the regular 1 card small combo. We're going to make the straw and set our traps for the board. Now on to the full combo without ticket. So here we're going to summon the Angeli, because obviously the gelato's in hand. We're going to overlay specifically not with the mag, so with the gelato and the Angeli, or whatever other level 4 we made. Then we're going to make the link 3, use glass to add those 2 back, then the link 3 will add Salon. Then activate Salon, use the link 3, summon gelato. Then we'll get our trap, and our second trap. Normal the mag with the extra normal, grab Angeli for follow up. And then make the straw, and then here you can see we get to make the full board even without the ticket. And then for the last 1 gelato combo, this is the small combo without ticket. So it's where the combo is going to deviate. Instead of adding mag, we're going to add the Chateau with the link 3. Then get some gelato with a link 3. Then get both our traps. Then get activate Chateau. And then make the straw. So here this board is a little bit worse, but again you can always just summon the glass off the trap, so it doesn't matter too much. And the final gelato in hand combo is the one where we only have 1 gelato in the deck to begin with. So here obviously we can't summon gelato off the hoot, And so we'll just summon whatever level 4. And I'll make the link 3. Use the link 3 to grab Salon. And summon Gelato with the link 3. Get both of our traps. And then make the straw. So this combo shows we can still end on a good board even if we draw out one copy of Gelato. Next is a slightly worse scenario, which is when you draw both your Gelatos. But with the new cards you can combo perfectly fine for the most part, even if you draw both of them. As always, the first 2 Gelato combo is going to be the full one with ticket. So here the first difference is going to be a little early. Instead of summoning Angeli, we're going to summon Hoot here, because we don't need the extra monster engrave, because we're not going to go for Chateau here, because obviously we can't summon the Gelato. So then we're going to make the link 3, and I'm going to use link 3 to add ticket. Then we're not going to use ticket yet. And we're going to summon the Gelato here. I'm going to trigger the Gelato on the Choco, grab Salon, and then summon whatever from the deck. We're going to make Glass, activate our spells, then trigger Glass by linking. I'm going to trigger our spells, summoning a mag, and then getting the trap. And I'm going to make straw with the 2 level 4s. And so you'll see later that the small combo with ticket is actually better here. So the new cards there's a few instances where the full combo is actually going to be worse than the small combo. You just have to know which one to do based on what you have. Now for the small combo with ticket. I can't summon the Gelato here, so just going to summon whatever level 4. Then I'm going to make the link 3. Then extra normal summon from Salon, then make the Glass. Then that's how we can shuffle back a Gelato. Then we can use Salon to grab ticket. Then we can summon the Gelato, grab our trap, then use ticket to summon the other one. Grab our other trap. And then we make straw. So we get both the xyzs and both the traps, where with the full combo we only got one of the traps, so you can see that this is definitely better. Now on to the combos without ticket. This is the full combo. So just summon whatever here and then just make the link 3. Use link 3 to grab Salon, then summon the Gelato with a link 3. Then you can summon whatever off the Choco, and then grab both the traps. You don't really need to summon anything off the Choco here, but that means that you will miss out on the Sis start, so if you want that, you're going to need to do that. And then we're going to make the straw, and then use the extra normal summon to make Sis start with the Gelato in hand. Now on to the final 2 Gelato combo, which is the small combo without ticket. Then go summon whatever off the Hoot. Then make the link 3. Grab the Salon. I'm going to use a link 3, summon the Gelato. And get both of the traps. Then make the straw. Then extra normal summon the Gelato to make the Sis start if you want to. In a similar vein to the combos where you open 2 Gelatos, the next 2 combos are going to show what you do if you draw all of your Hoot Cakes, and showing you can still play with these hands perfectly fine by using petting to summon one of the Hoot Cakes from the hand. This is the 2 Hoot Cake combo with tickets. So as I said, introducing this section, you can use the petting to special Hoot Cake from hand, and I'm going to make the link 2 so we can use the Hoot Cake effect. I'm going to summon the Gelato, grab Salon, then make the link 3, just grab Mag, then we can use our extra normal summon on the Mag to grab Gelato, which we can then summon with the link 3, then we get Ticket and the Trap. I'm going to make Glass, and use the Glass to recycle one of the Gelatos, and then summon it from deck with a ticket, which will get our second trap. And then we can make the straw, So here we can still get both of the xyzs and both of the traps even if we draw both of the hoots, which is pretty nice. Now for the second 2 hoot combo, which is the one without ticket. And we use the petting, some of the hoot from hand again. And then link off to get the ones engraved, use hoot, summon a gelato, to grab Salon. And link 3 is going to add mag. And then summon mag to add gelato. And use link 3 to summon the gelato. And get both of our traps. Then make the straw. This is slightly worse than the one with the ticket, but as with other combos, don't really need to glass on the field to use your effects because you got the trap card. With this final set of combos, I'm going to go over the second combos, which are the 1 card OTK lines with the new cards. For the first and second combos, this is going to be the full combo with ticket, which can spin 6 of the opponent's cards and OTK them. For this I'm going to summon monsters in attack mode, unlike the other ones where I was putting them in defense because I'm going first, but obviously when you go in second, I want to put stuff in attack. So just going to start the same as the standard full combo. Then here we're going to make Tiara with the 2 gelatos. Shuffle 2 of the opponent's cards in. Then we're going to get Ticket with the Salon. Make a Choco, and then Cough. Then we're going to use Choco's effect to trigger this Ticket. Just get another Gelato to get our first trap. Then we'll make the link 3. Should grab Mag. Then here we'll make the second Tiara to spin the second 2 cards from the opponent's field. Then we're going to normal Mag. Grab Angeli for some follow-up. Then we're going to special Gelato with the link 3. And then we'll get our second trap. Then we use Tiara to spin the final 2 cards in the opponent's field. Then we're going to overlay for a Choco and a Straw. So as the field spell boosts everything up by 500, it's going to be 28, 3k, 31, which is 8900 damage. So it's going to be an easy OTK through a full board. And even if we don't OTK them, we've got our 2 traps plus Straw to stop them coming back. Next up is the small combo with Ticket. So before the new cards, I don't think you were able to OTK with this. I think you'd only do like 7900 into an open board. So this is somewhere where the new cards helps. And with this combo you're going to be able to spin 4 cards. So we're going to get our 4 monsters on the board, grab Chateau. Then we're going to make the link 2. So we can put some monsters in graveyard to use Tiara. So we're going to Tiara, shuffle 2. Then add back our monsters. And make Choco to add back just for the sake of it, just because we're going to link it off immediately. Might as well grab that extra value. Then we're going to make the link 3, grab the Salon, use the extra normal on Mag, grab an Angeli for follow-up, use the link 3 to summon Gelato. Gelato will get our trap, and Salon will get Ticket, and then we'll summon the second Tiara. Then we use Ticket to summon Gelato to get our second trap. And then we're going to overlay for Straw. This is 21, 28, 31, which is exactly 8k. And then once again we've got Straw plus the 2 traps, so we've got a good board even if we don't OTK them. Now on to the go in second combos without Ticket. So similar to the last one, this one here is also made better because of having the new cards. So without Ticket it'd be a 1.5 card OTK, so you need any of your starters plus another level 4 in hand to normal summon at the end. But here we don't need that anymore, which is nice. So after going through the normal full combo line, I'm going to be making the Tiara here to get our shuffle 2 off. I'm going to add back the Gelato and the pudding, get our first trap, make Sistart, summon the Choco, add back the Hoot Cake, again just to get some value before we link it off, and make the link 3, grab some follow up and Angeli. Summon the Gelato with a link 3. Grab our second trap. Make Tiara. Spin the second 2. Then normal Gelato with extra normal summon, make the straw. And then again, that's the same board as last time, 8k exactly. And on to the final combo of the video, which is the small going second combo without ticket. So again, this is something you'd never be able to OTK with before you got the new cards. And this one is only a spin 2, but you know, it's still pretty good. So I'm going to make the link 3 after summoning our monsters, grab the mag. Use the mag to add Gelato. Overlay for Tiara, which is where we're going to get the 2 spins. Get the field spell for the extra attack we need later. So I'm not going to activate the field spell because we need monsters in our graveyard to use the link 3 summon effect. So summon the Gelato to get our trap. And then going to activate the Shatter, which will give us the attack boost we need to go for game after we summon the straw. So this is definitely the worst combo, as you get less shuffles and you only get one of the traps, but again, great how the new cards make OTKing even easier than before. So that has been it for the combos. I've linked some extra combos in the description, which is ones where it goes over the combos that I showed in the video, but with the other starters outside of mag. But there's a lot more combos you can do in this deck outside of this though, with say the Vernasills and things like Battle Rusk, so there might be a possibility I can do a part 2. I've got a sample deck list up on the screen now, for after the new support, to help anyone out if they're looking for a list to test these combos with. Lastly, I'd like to shout out the Madolche channel on the Master Duel Discord, as that's where I got a lot of these combos from. If you like this video, here's another video of mine. This has been Jaxi100, signing off. Have a good day.